I'm here with Stéphane Lefebvre, who is the CEO of Cirque du Soleil Entertainment Group. Stéphane, welcome. And we're catching you just shortly after your first year anniversary as CEO. So was it everything you dreamed of?
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me. It is actually the last year and a half or so has been absolutely phenomenal. You're right. In December of 2022, just celebrated my first year anniversary as the CEO. I've been in the company since 2016, and so this company has been relaunching. We started relaunching our business in summer of 2021. So when I think back about this last year I can't help thinking about the last actually 18 months of the hard work that was done by so many people in the company to relaunch this business. Fast forward to now January 2023, and just looking back at the way it went, we're super happy and very pleased with how things panned out.
Well, let's give people a little bit of background. And I know Cirque du Soleil because, to be honest, when my kids were growing up, they hated animals in circuses. So we always knew Cirque du Soleil was a great place to get, incredible drama, acrobatics. So I've been to many of your shows. But let's start with the fact that you came up through the finance function. And I don't think have, what some might see as sort of typical central casting background for the role you're in. What attracted you to Cirque du Soleil in the first place back in 2016?
Well, I guess I've been a fan of Cirque du Soleil for so many years. I remember back in the days in the 90s going to see O in Las Vegas, and it really hit me how beautiful this show was and still is today. And I don't think I've missed many shows touring through Montreal during that period of time. So I've always been a huge fan. And I've been very fortunate in my career. This is the third company I'm working for actually. And I worked 20 years for a company in the aerospace industry called CAE that trained pilots around the world. And that concept of traveling the world has always been fascinating for me, getting to know different cultures. And so after 20 years, when I received a call from Cirque du Soleil to join the circus, as my former boss likes to say, I thought I really jumped on that opportunity. I thought it was great. And this is an amazingly creative company. I love it.
Well, and I think managing, creative companies, also very much a live events company. Before we get into the pandemic, which I know had an impact on everyone, give us a sense of the breadth of, because I know you've got Blue Man Group. You did some of these acquisitions as CFO. What exactly does Cirque du Soleil cover now as a company?
Well, we've got a number of residencies, shows operating out of Las Vegas. We now have 8 shows in Las Vegas. We operate. We've got another resident show in Orlando and one in Mexico, down in the Riviera Maya. So we operate a number of residencies, mainly in Vegas, and we tour at this point in time 8 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And people would have seen, and you would have seen those big tents, the big tops that travel around the world. And so we've got five big top shows in operations right now. There's a new one coming up this spring time, so it'll be 6, and we've got large scale shows operating in the arenas. Plus, we have smaller scale family shows, and we operate live events, live experiences using the Paw Patrol brand, and we've got a number of seasonal shows in the world. So we've got about 38 shows operating total right now.